Good morning, students. So in circle chapter already we complete 10 questions. So now the next one is the question number 11. So this one is from exercise 10.2. So in question number 11 the question is given like in this way: prove that the parallelogram circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. So now here the meaning of this one is what? A parallelogram given to you first of all, and under this parallelogram a circle is circumscribed here. So that means under this parallelogram a circle is inside in this parallelogram, and now our task is what? We need to prove this parallelogram actually a rhombus. We need to prove here. So the property of rhombus is what? All sides are equal, isn't it? All sides are equal. This one is the property of rhombus. In case of parallelogram, the property is what? Opposite sides are only equal and parallel, isn't it? So now here a parallelogram given, and inside this parallelogram a circle is circumscribed here. So now in this case what you have to do, first of all you see here the diagram drawn here, and with this ABCD is a parallelogram which one is given to you. So from here easily we can say AB is equal to CD. Similarly AD is equal to BC, because in case of parallelogram we know this one, the opposite sides are equal and parallel. Now here from this figure if you see, now if you consider this D point, so D is the external point for this circle, and if you see here this R and S, these two are known as point of contact, and if these two are the point of contact, then the length of DR and DS are always equal, because these two are known as length of tangents, is not it? So that's why in this way easily we can say here DR is equal with DS, is not it? Similarly C is the external point, so CR equal to CQ. Similarly BQ BP and AS AP. Is it clear? Because this D, C, B, A, these are the external points for this circle, and others are the length of tangent. So if we write here one by one, you see DR equal to DS, we write here first equation number 1. Second one we write CR equal to CQ, equation number 2. Third one we write BP equal to BQ, and the last one we write AP equal to AS. And one more important thing here, you see we need to prove AB equal to CD or AD equal to BC. For that reason when you have to write, you see here if you write on the left hand side DR, and in the second equation you have to write CR, because DR plus CR if you add then you get CD. Is it clear? Similarly if you see here, if you write AP, then at the same time in the left hand side you have to write BP. So that's why here when we write BP equal to BQ, and then at the same time we write AP equal to AS, we write. Don't write this one is AS equal to AP, otherwise we can't get the answer here. So now after that, after putting these 4 equation, now what you have to do, we have to add these 4. So if you add, now let's see here, if you add DR plus CR, we have to add, you see here. Similarly BP plus AP we have to add, DS plus CQ plus BQ plus AS. Now here why we write like in this way DR plus CR, you see here DR plus CR we get CD, isn't it? Similarly here if you see the diagram BP plus AP, then you get AB. In the same way if you see the left hand side, DS is there, CQ is here, BQ is here, and AS here. If you see the diagram DS, what we have to add with this DS? AS. So that's why here arrow mark drawn, DS plus AS. In place of this one what you have to write? AD. And CQ plus BQ, that means CQ plus BQ, what you have to write? BC. Is it clear? So now after writing this one CD plus AB equal to AD plus BC, now one more thing we know, CD means what? We know since ABCD is a parallelogram, so in place of CD what we can put? AB. So that's why in place of CD we put AB. Is it clear? Similarly in place of AD what we put? BC. You see in place of AD what we put? BC. So 2 times of AB, 2 times of BC, 2 to cancel, AB equal to BC. So AB equal to BC we get. Since we know AB equal to CD, and here we prove AB equal to BC, and also we know BC equal to AD. Ultimately what we get? Ultimately we get AB equal to CD, CD equal to BC equal to AD. That means all sides are equal. So from here what we can say? Hence it is a rhombus. Is it clear? Okay. Now after completing 11, next question is you see question number 12. So in question number 12, if you see, according to your question, a triangle given to you. Under this triangle, one circle circumscribe under this triangle. Is it clear? So first of all, what you have to do? First of all, you have to draw a triangle, and then under this you have to draw a circle circumscribe like in this way. Now here, this green part, here you see the green lines, these are only given in your question. So that means OD given to you. This one is how much given? 4 centimeter. And CD given to you 6 centimeter, and BD given to you 8 centimeter. Others are not given here. Clear? So according to your question. So now your task is what here? What we have to find out here? We have to find out the length of AC, as well as we have to find out the length of AB. We have to find out these two results. We have to find out. For this, what you have to do, you see here, first of all, since C is the external point, if C is the external point, then D is the point of contact. Then this CD length is what? The length of tangent. For that reason, what you have to do here, you see first, from this center O, we join A, we join B, and we join C. Clear? And then we increase this line. So when we increase this line, when we join this C to O and increase this line touching the AB at one place, which one is F, and this angle is how much? 90 degree. So this F is the point of contact. Similarly, if you increase this BO and if you increase this line, then it touches the point E, and this is the point of contact. Is it clear? Similarly, we increase this line. So this dotted parts, or this part, is our construction part. We have to draw by our own. This one is not given in your question. So after joining this, now here you see, if C is the external point, CD is the length of tangent. If CD is the length of tangent, then CE is also the length of tangent, and we know the length of tangents are always equal. So if CD is 6 centimeter, then CE is also 6 centimeter. Similarly, if BD is 8 centimeter, then BF is also 8 centimeter. Is it clear? So one part already we get the CE part, but we don't know this part. So for that reason, what you have to do, this A is the external point here, and from this external point AE and AF are the length of tangent, and this lengths are we don't know. So that's why we assume let this length is X centimeter. If it is X centimeter, then here it is also X centimeter. Is it clear? So we assume this one. So ultimately the length of AC equal to what? X plus 6 centimeter. Then the length of AB is what? X plus 8 centimeter. So our main task is, if we find out the length of X, then our answer is complete, because we need the length of AC as well as AB. So here, with the help of Heron's formula, we have to solve this one. So that's why here written it is Heron's formula. In class 9 we get Heron's formula, is not it? So now here in Heron's formula, what we need? We need the length of the side of a triangle. So now here AC, BC and AB. Already we know, since BC we know 8 plus 6 14 centimeter, AC we know X plus 6, and AB we know X plus 8. So these three we write. So in Heron's formula, what we need? We need semi-perimeter. Semi-perimeter denoted by S. So the formula is what? The sum of all these three sides divided by 2. So that's why the sum of three sides we write AB plus BC plus AC divided by 2. And if you put the values and calculate, then the semi-perimeter you get S equal to what? X plus 14 centimeter. Is it clear? Now after writing this one, now we have to write down the Heron's formula. You see here. So this one is the Heron's formula here. Area of a triangle ABC. Heron's formula is S equal to S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. So what is S? We know semi-perimeter. What is ABC? ABC are the length of the sides. So here in this question, not here mention a small letter ABC. So we simply consider BC, AC and AB. So that means this A means the side. Side means if we consider any one side you can choose. So that's why A means we consider here BC. So if A means if we consider BC, then X plus S means X plus 14 and BC means 14. If you put simply, you get here X. So what we have to do? As already we know X plus 14, similarly we have to find out these three results, S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. So sides are here mentioned by BC, AC and AB. So that means this one is, we assume A, this one is B and this one is C. And in this way we have to find out the result of S minus A, S minus B and S minus C. Is it clear? So S minus A result we get here X centimeter. Is it clear? Okay. So in this way we can find out the length of S minus B equal to 8 centimeter we get, and S minus C equal to 6 centimeter we get. And after that we just put these values on the Heron formula. So S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, and then after calculating this result, all of you know how to calculate this result. 8, 2, 2, 2 and 6, 2 into 3. So from here 2 common, so 4. That's why we get the area of the triangle equals to ABC. Is it clear? Okay. After that, again if you see the diagram here, this whole part is a triangle here, ABC, isn't it? So now here if you see separately, so here mainly three triangles we get, AOB. If you see here, this one is AOB, the first triangle. Similarly, another one we get here, BOC, another triangle, this triangle. And the third one is we consider here AOC, this one is the third one. Since the areas of these three triangles, AOB, BOC and AOC, the sum of these three triangles, one triangle is this one, another one is this one, third one is this one. So the sum of these three triangles is equal to what? The whole triangle, area of ABC. So what you have to do, separately we have to find out the area of these three parts. So if you take here, since OF is the perpendicular here, that means this one we consider as an height, and AB is what here, base. So easily you can find out the area of AOB, half into base into height. Since OF length we know this OF is what, the radius or not? Radius is already given to you, how much? 4 centimeter. So easily you can put here 4 centimeter. So these three triangles separately we have to take and add, and then we get the whole triangle. Is it clear? So this result we have to take here. This formula or this technique we have to apply here. Okay. So area of AOB, whatever we shown in the figure, area of AOB plus BOC plus AOC equals to how much? The whole triangle, area of ABC. So in place of AOB, from the figure we write half into base into height, half into base into height, half into base into height, and then we put the values. AB we know and the radius also we know. We just put the values, and after that we have to calculate this result. So calculation part is yours. Is it clear? So here you see the square root is there, so that's why obviously after calculating this part you have to squaring both sides, then you get eliminate the square root, and then from here you have to find out the value of X. And if you find out the value of X from there, you get two results, X equal to 7 or X equal to minus 14. So minus 14 is not possible because we know we have to find out the length never negative, so that's why minus 14 is not possible. So only the possibility is what? X equal to 7. And then after that, this X equal to 7, if you put in the first line, that means AC equal to how much? X plus 6 or AB equal to X plus 8. In place of this, if you put the value of X, then you get the length of AC and AB. Is it clear? Okay. After completing the question number 12, now you see the next question number 13. In question number 13, the question is given like in this way: prove that the opposite sides of a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtend supplementary angles. So here supplementary angles, the main point. Supplementary angle means what? The sum of two angles must be 180 degree. So first of all, what given? A quadrilateral given to you. So first of all, we consider a quadrilateral ABCD, and under this quadrilateral we circumscribe a circle, and the circle is this one we consider here. Is it clear? With center O. Now here we need to prove the opposite sides. That means if you consider the side AB, then the opposite side is what? CD. So with respect to this, the opposite sides you see here, with respect to this side CD, the angle we get here COD. Similarly, we get the, for this side angle, we get the angle AOB. So the sum of AOB plus COD. So that's why here drawn like in this way. The sum of AOB plus COD equal to how much we need to prove? 180 degree. Is it clear? This one is not only for these two angles. We can take AOD plus BOC also you can take. Then also we need to prove the sum of two angles are what? 180 degree we need to prove. For this, first of all, what you have to do? First of all, just we take this part. This type of one question already we have done. Again you see here, if you take these two parts, here two triangles are we get. One triangle is OAP, another triangle is OAS. So separately the triangles are drawn here, you see. O, if you see, AP. Similarly, OAS. So separately two triangles are drawn here separately. So now in these two triangles, if you see, OA is the common. So that's why OA equal to OA common here written. Similarly here, OS, OP. These two are what? The radius. So that's why equal radii we write here. And the last point is what? If A is the external point, then the length of tangent AS and AP, because P and S are what? The point of contact. So the length of tangents are what? Equal. So that's why we write here A is equal to AP. So that's why here we written length of tangents. Is it clear? Okay, now after that, if you see here, all these three sides are equal. If all these three sides are equal, we can say that triangle OAP is congruent to OS by side congruent rule. So that's why these two triangles are congruent. If these two triangles are congruent, then their corresponding parts are also equal. So that's why we write here by CPCT. Here the corresponding parts means we need these angles. So that's why angle, we define some angles here actually. Here not written AOP, so we just symbolize or mention some angles 1, 2, 3, 4 like in this way. So that's why we write here this angle 1 is equal to angle 8. That means 1 is equal to 8. Similarly, we can prove 2 is equal to 3, 4 is equal to 5, and 6 is equal to 7. So that's why here different colors are mentioned. That means these angles are equal here. Is it clear? Understood? Okay. Now, if you add one by one, if you see, if you add this 4, or you can do like in this way, if you see this diagram. Since if you start from 1 and complete up to 8, then this one is a complete angle or not? So that means the sum of these all angles are equal to how much? 180 degrees. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to 8 equals to how much? Not 180. This is how much? 360 degree, the complete angle. So that's why here written you see 1 plus 2 plus up to 8 equal to how much? 360 degree. So now here you see the red marks 1, 8. That means already we prove 1 equal to 8, isn't it? So in place of 8 we can write 1 also. So angle 1 plus angle 1. So that's why we write 2 times of angle 1. Similarly 2 is equal to 3, already we prove. So in place of 3 we can write 2. So that's why 2 times of angle 2. Similarly we can write in place of 4 we write 5, that means 2 times of angle 5, and in place of 7 we write 6, so that's why 2 times of angle 6. Is it clear? So now from here 2 is common, and if you dividing both sides by 2, then here we get 180, and 180 here we can take common 2 from here, so that's what we get here angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 5 plus angle 6. So if you see the figure 1 plus 2, angle 1 plus angle 2, that means what we can say? AOB. And angle 5 plus 6, that means what we can say? 5 plus 6, that means this two, what we can say? COD. So that means in place of 1 plus 2, you have to complete this question. In place of 1 plus 2, you have to write angle AOB, plus in place of 5 plus 6, you have to write angle COD equal to how much? 180 degree. That means if the angles of the opposite sides are, the sum is 180 degree, then what we can say? The angles are not complementary, it is supplementary. Is it clear? Okay, now you have to, your task is what? You have to complete these all questions, and as much as possible you have to practice these questions. Is it clear? Because these questions are very important examination point of view. So I hope all of you understood this circle chapter. So in our next class, let's see what you have to do. We can revise some questions, or if you have any doubts or any queries, you can ask me after completing all these questions. Is it clear? Okay, thank you. I hope all of you understood these questions. Okay, thank you.